Cutting a dragon fruit seems intimidating, doesn't it? I mean, it looks like some exotic artifact from a fantasy novel, but surprisingly, it's one of the easiest fruits to prepare, and you'll feel like a pro chef when you're done. First, let's tackle the obvious. How do you select the right dragon fruit? Go for one that's slightly soft, but not mushy. If it's rock hard, it's not ripe yet. Too soft, you're headed for a slimy disappointment. Balance is key. Before you even grab a knife, rinse it. I cannot stress this enough. You're going to cut through the skin, which might have dirt or pesticides. Quick rinse under cool water, pat it dry, and now you're good to go. Cutting it open is where the magic happens. Hold it on a stable cutting board. Using a sharp knife, slice the dragon fruit in half lengthwise. Trust me, this is the moment when you'll feel like you cracked open a treasure chest. The inside is wild. Pure white or vibrant pink flesh speckled with tiny black seeds. Cut some fruits, and it's like they're showing off for social media. Perfectly Instagrammable. But how do you get it out without making a mess? Now, time for pro tip number 1. Skip the spoon initially. Instead, peel the skin back gently from the edge. It should come off almost like peeling a banana. Who knew peeling could be satisfying, right? What you're left with is a weirdly smooth, seed-covered block of goodness. Slice it into cubes, discs, or even funky shapes if you're feeling creative. It's all about presentation, especially if you're serving guests. On to pro tip number 2. Freezing cubes of dragon fruit. They make killer smoothie boosters or chilled snacks on a hot day. Plus, their natural sweetness means no need to add sugar to your mixes. Talk about a win. One thing nobody tells you, there's virtually zero waste. The peel, compost it, seeds, edible. This is one of those rare fruits where the universe decided, no, you deserve it all. If you're still struggling with cutting techniques, try a small serrated knife instead of a regular one. Serrated knives grip the fruit better, especially if your knife skills aren't quite Michelin star level. Speaking of knives, keep them sharp. A dull blade does more damage than a sharp one. You're more likely to slip and nick yourself with a dull knife, and no one wants a blood-red dragon fruit. Lastly, don't overthink it. Dragon fruit is forgiving. Even if your slices aren't perfect, it's a chill fruit. It's there to make you feel fancy and tropical, not stress you out. Enjoy the process.